Yountville is an incorporated town in Napa County, California, United States. It is in the North Bay portion of the San Francisco Bay Area. The population was 2,933 at the 2010 census. Almost one-third of the town's population lives on the grounds of the Veterans Home of California. The town's name is derived from the name of early pioneer George Calvert Yount. Yount was considered responsible for establishing the first vineyard in the Napa Valley. Yountville is a noted destination for gourmet diners, and has two Michelin-starred restaurants, the French Laundry and Bouchon Bistro. History: Yountville was named after George C. Yount in 1867. Previously the town was named Sebastopol in 1855. However, a town in nearby Sonoma County had already laid claim to this name, so the town was renamed after George Yount's death. Restaurants: among the restaurants in Yountville is the French Laundry, owned by Chef Thomas Keller, with a 3-star rating from the Michelin Guide, and a 2-time winner of the title Best Restaurant in the World by the world's 50 Best Restaurant Rating Organization. Keller also owns another restaurant in Yountville, Ad Hoc. Michelin 1-star restaurants in Yountville for 2015 also include Bouchon, another Thomas Keller restaurant. 2 other Yountville restaurants have Michelin's Bib Gourmand rating: Philippe Gentil's Bistro Gentil in Redwood. Gourmet dining in Yountville dates to 1977, when Philippe Gentil opened the restaurant at Domaine Chandon, owned by French champagne house Moet and Amp Chandon. Despite claims to the contrary, as of 2012, Yountville does not have the most Michelin stars per capita. Economy: major employers in Yountville include the Veterans Home of California, the Vintage Estate, Domaine Chandon, California, and Newton Vineyard. Geography: according to the United States Census Bureau, the town has a total area of 1.5 square miles, all of it land. Yountville suffered a 5.2 magnitude earthquake on September 3, 2000. Demographics: the 2010 United States Census reported that Yountville had a population of 2,933. The population density was 1,915.3 people per square mile. The racial makeup of Yountville was 2,623 white, 38 African American, 30 Native American, 49 Asian, 0 Pacific Islander, 92 from other races, and 101 from 2 or more races. Hispanic Latino of any race were 289 persons. The census reported that 1,945 people lived in households, 60 lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 928 were institutionalized. There were 1,050 households, out of which 136 had children under the age of 18 living in them. 418 were opposite-sex married couples living together. 64 had a female householder with no husband present. 16 had a male householder with no wife present. There were 48 unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 16 same-sex married couples or partnerships. 449 households were made up of individuals, and 257 had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 1.85. There were 498 families. The average family size was 2.53. The population was spread out with 237 people under the age of 18, 75 people aged 18 to 24, 426 people aged 25 to 44, 767 people aged 45 to 64, and 1,428 people who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 64.0 years. For every 100 females there were 136.3 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 139.2 males. There were 1,252 housing units at an average density of 817.6 per square mile, of which 688 were owner-occupied, and 362 were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 4.2%, the rental vacancy rate was 5.2%. 1,266 people lived in owner-occupied housing units and 679 people lived in rental housing units. As of the census of 2000, there were 2,916 people, 1,048 households, and 553 families residing in the town. The population density was 1,790.8 people per square mile. There were 1,133 housing units at an average density of 695.8 per square mile. There were 1,048 households, out of which 17.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 42.0% were married couples living together. 7.4% had a female householder with no husband present, and 47.2% were non-families. 39.8% of all households were made up of individuals, and 17.5% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 1.95, and the average family size was 2.59. In the town, the population was spread out, with 11.1% under the age of 18, 2.4% from 18 to 24, 17.5% from 25 to 44, 23.8% from 45 to 64, and 45.1% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 60 years. For every 100 females there were 126.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 128.1 males. The median income for a household in the town was $46,944, and the median income for a family was $56,250. Males had a median income of $46,853 versus $34,464 for females. The per capita income for the town was $30,721. About 5.6% of families and 7.3% of the population were below the poverty line, including 13.3% of those under age 18 and 6.9% of those age 65 or over. Government. The town of Yountville has a council-manager form of government. The town council consists of Mayor John F. Dunbar, Vice Mayor Richard Hall, Council Member Margie Moeller, Council Member Jeffrey Durham, and Council Member Marita Doran-Beecher. The town manager is Stephen Rogers. State and federal representation. In the California State Legislature, Yountville is in the 3rd Senate District, represented by Democrat Lois Woke, and in the 4th Assembly District, represented by Democrat Bill Dodd. In the United States House of Representatives, Yountville is in California's 5th Congressional District, represented by Democrat Mike Thompson. Other attractions: Bespoke Collection, Napa Valley Museum, Lincoln Theater, the Yountville American Viticultural Area, the Comfort Food Restaurant, Ad Hoc, Veterans Memorial Grove Cemetery, George C. Yunt Pioneer Cemetery, Vine Trail Bike Path.